It's insane. So
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You know,
funny.
sometimes you have to do those things and go, oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about putting numbers together for awards for your conference. So let's get around to the reason for this call, which is your quality-driven conference. I'm going to do the who, what, when, where, and why. Okay, so first of all, who can attend and who should attend this conference?
So the conference this year we slated it for quality driven users only. And I do kind of regret that. It's like all these other things where I put something in place and I'm like, oh yeah, because I have friends, I have people that want to come to the conference, and I put that rule. So here's the thing, I've got basically a loophole or a workaround, and I have absolutely told people, if you want to come to the conference, I need to keep my word, but yet allow you. So you sign up for the conference, and then just prior to the conference, you sign up for quality driven, and it is a month-to-month thing. So you sign up for quality driven, and then of course, my hope is you use it, try it, because you're paying for a month, and you like it and you stick with it, but you don't have to. And so you can just pay for the 1 month and exit. But again, we certainly are going to be trying to get you to use it, because needless to say, I believe in it. And I do believe I have seen it turn people's culture around, where they went from just very toxic employees kind of running rampant type thing, to where they were able to put in some boundaries and get a trust level going. So that's the who.
Okay. So and when is the conference?
Okay, the conference is February 24th through 26th. That's a Thursday through Saturday, and it's in San Diego at a hotel called Humphreys.
Okay.
Humphreys Half Moon Inn.
And
it's the third time we've been back there.
What is the website that they should go to learn about this?
Okay, so they go to qualitydrivensoftware.com, and there's a tab that says events. And then the only thing on that tab right now is this year's conference.
Okay.
I've already got 23 in the works. I usually reveal at the end of this year's where we're going next year.
Okay, great. And why should somebody attend it? Like, let's say, I mean, probably the quality driven people know why they should attend it, but let's say people who aren't part of quality driven, or both of them, why would I come to this conference?
So what's funny is, this is what's funny, and you might get me for this, Sharon, is that we, other than the welcome, quality, there's nothing about quality driven in this conference. I mean, we have a booth and you can come see us at the booth, but the conference is made for service business owners and managers. And I say service business owners because, and I'm not going to lie, it's mainly made service owners. But here's why because putting on a conference is a lot of work. And the reason that I kind of developed our own conference is because I find that there's a lot of repetition. Like if you go to, the same industry conference year after year, sure, there's new speakers and new topics, but you kind of hear similar things over and over. And I want people to think out of the box and hear some new ideas. And so at the conference, we may take one topic and then have 3 people presenting that one topic. So for example, this year we have a panel that's discussing branches, multiple locations, and I have 3 speakers that all have multiple locations, but they came about it different ways. And so they're going to talk about, why did they want to go into branches? How did they decide where they were going to go? Blah, 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 blah. And we have also a section on acquisitions. So, so we have some higher level topics, but then we have topics that are about like attracting and retaining employees. And again, we have multiple presenters that own successful, I'm trying to think if they're all maid service owners, pretty much, but they run their own companies, but yet have some unique things they're doing. And what I was telling you is I love listening to different people and then going, ooh, I like that idea. Ooh, I like that idea. And that pulling it all together for what resonates with me and my culture. So that's why they should come. If you like, it's really not a spoon feeding conference. It's really an idea incubator to me. And you get to hear all these different things and go, I want to learn more about that. So, and it's small. That's the other thing is I purposely cap it at 100. And I want it to be small enough where, because I feel like networking is probably more valuable than any of the classes. It's where you meet people that you can bounce ideas off of and form a support system and all of those things. And when it's small like that, I just, you don't get lost in the crowd.
No, very true. That is small. That is small. So, it sounds great. And I am so supportive of bringing in different industries. As I was saying to you, way back in 1992, when there were no cleaning services out there, and if there were, they weren't going to talk to you because they thought you were going to steal all of their ideas.
Right.
I applied for the Austin Quality Award, which was a spinoff of the Malcolm Baldrige Award. And this is a very high level thing. I mean, I was up there with IBM and the other big ones. But I got slammed very hard in my first year of applying for this by the examiners because they said I didn't look outside my own industry. If we're not doing this, it doesn't matter. Look to another industry and emulate the way they're doing it and bring it back to your industry.
Right.
A very young, and I was only in business 5 years then, great lesson. I mean, it was very hard to find back then. I mean, we had Rolodexes in the library, but you know, you had a network. It was all about networking because that's how you could meet somebody who would bring you into their company and do these things. So my hat is off to you because you're the first person I know of who has said, hey, we can learn from other industries, not just our own. So good for you.
Yeah. We have some lawn care owners that come year after year. Same for window cleaning, etc. And, like I say, a lot of the presenters come from different service industries, but
same issue.
At the end of the day, we're serving the same clients, and maybe they're more male dominated employees than us, but kind of same demographics. So it's you can learn from other people, and I think that it just opens your eyes to see more than what we normally get. We've actually connected some people that are in the same market, but different service industries, so they can cross promote for each other. And it's pretty awesome, really.
Perfect. Okay, well, I'm going to put up on the screen one more time how people can find out about you. This website then, does it have the great little video you did that covers it from the beginning until the end?
Yeah.
So Mark will do a video that tells you what day you probably want to come in at, what clothes you want to pack, what the events are. It was a great, great video. So I would recommend you watch that, and I would recommend you go to this because, wow. I mean, if you're like Martha and you just started out, and the fact that she went to her first ARCSI meeting 2 weeks after she opened up her doors is the reason why Martha is doing this today, I believe. You could
Yeah,
have,
I do too.
if you're a
I
new,
really do too. When people tell me that they don't go, they don't, I have a guy in one of the groups I'm in that was like, well, I've never been to one of our industry conferences. And I'm like, and he's been in business for years. And I'm like, you are so missing out. I mean, I don't care if you come to our conference or not, but you need to go to a conference because it's not the same as talking through Facebook groups or Zoom even. It's a whole different experience to be able to sit down at lunch or dinner and, just be like, well, how do you do this? And how do you do that? So, and we entrepreneurs, we like talking about
what we do.
business.
Well, it re-energizes you because when I went to my first ARCSI meeting, I mean, I think we were in the business 14 years and I was like at 1.2 million. I was the biggest one there. I didn't learn anything. I was giving. But
I bet you were.
Re-energized me to last another 6 years. I mean, I think without ARCSI, I probably would have dumped that thing the next year, but it gave me a new energy and some new ideas. And it doesn't matter.
Right.
You can learn again from somebody who's been in business for 2 days if they're clever. It's like,
Yeah.
30 years and I never thought of that, So truly,
Right.
you don't know.
Right.
Well, thank you for your time. Poor Martha just got back from San Diego from a conference that she attended herself. So one thing about Martha is she believes in what she says. And Martha has been going to conferences since she went to my Tulsa conference way back.
Absolutely. And I still remember it, everyone is, unless you're unwilling to listen and accept new ideas, there's just no way that a conference won't pay for itself. I mean, it's so easy to get $1,000 or $2,000 idea out of a conference, as long as you implement. That is the key.
Yeah, that is the key. So, Martha, thank you. And
You're welcome. Thank you.
In a few weeks, and you best of luck to you. Thank you.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, Sharon. Bye-bye.